Right now, the Knox County School Board is meeting. It is a work session, but it's the first meeting since a mandatory mask mandate was put in place by a federal judge.
Well, the school district had 5 days to send in a list of possible exemptions so certain students wouldn't have to wear masks. We got that list today. About 60 conditions are named.
WAT 6 on your sides. Kirsty Crawford joins us now live from outside that board meeting. So, Kirsty, some parents feel even if the list is approved, it's still not enough.
That's right, Bo. The issue is, what if your child doesn't fall under any of those 60 conditions but has serious physical reactions when wearing a mask? Well, that's the case for Christy Rouse's 10-year-old son, Payson. He has a very rare condition, which makes it very difficult for him to wear one. Payson loves going to school.
Every day he asks for more school.
It's more than fun for him. It's very important he goes to class.
He receives PT, OT, and speech therapy through school.
But school this week hasn't been fun for him. One reason he's here at the park, he can't wear a mask.
Anytime that we try to put a mask on him, it's just an automatic sensory reaction where he just starts gagging. He has to be vented, and it's painful for him.
You can see that in this video his mom, Christy Rouse, took the day before they went back to school this week. Payson has a rare developmental disorder that affects several parts of the body. So if he gags, it can be dangerous.
So whenever he starts retching, he needs to be vented through his feeding tube, so that can come out that way and not put the pressure on those stitches, because those stitches can rupture.
Rouse says his teachers know that, and she hoped they would be more lenient with him, but that hasn't been the case so far. He's been put in isolation.
I went and picked him up about an hour after I dropped him off, and I walked in and he was sitting in the assistant principal's office with no other students. There were adults in there, but no other students. And he was doing his work. He was writing his name, and his breakfast tray was right there, and he was getting his tube feeding, and he was just sitting there bawling his eyes out.
Now, her only hope is staff changes their mind, or the exemption list is more expansive. Until then, he'll go to school, and she'll pick him up early if he's isolated. Payson did go to school in person last year when there was a mask mandate in place. The difference, they had 3 months to prepare Payson with a therapist, and he didn't have to wear a mask for 8 hours a day because his classroom was spaced out. She also cannot get Payson a medical exemption. She tried last year with 2 of his doctors, and she was denied. Guys.
All right, Kirsty, thank you. Now, in response to the lawsuit, KCS says it would be easier if the decision of who doesn't have to wear a mask is made on an individual basis. The families who filed that suit now have 2 days to respond. We have a reporter in the meeting. We're going to let you know what comes out of it tonight.